Nice. This was a good last room because we have the archives. So we're not going to get the furnace freezer combo, but we are going to be able to open... Oh, is this that bugged one, right? Yeah, we looked around yesterday. It just keeps sounding for some reason, but there's like nothing here. I think it might be under that dirt pile. There's like a key or something. Okay, so we can go back to the archives now and open up and use this archive key laundry and see what we get. And then well, we have some dig spots, but there's not really anything else we can do, right, in this run outside of what I just said. Go in the dark room since we turned it off, but again, like that, there's no more rooms we can open, so unless there's something within the rooms like the archives that is important right now. We didn't get the office either. We could go to the chess area, I guess, as well, just to see if like one of these rooms, like we can record some more information about it. Probably should, but archives first. Oh shit, dude. So we did the birth certificate one. Wonder if there's more keys around. When was the last time we drained the aquarium? The thing is, I took pictures of the drained aquarium. Of the 5 drained tanks, only 3 of them had information. But there are 2 more. There are 2 more shelves here, which imply that maybe we didn't look closely enough. I don't know. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital were bittersweet swipe. One second. Hello, Infinite. You're a commie lemur. The red flags flying over the capital, a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace has come to last. At last, we, the staff of the Reddington Herald, join all the citizens of Reddington welcoming the new era of peace and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolates. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, all you cowardly coat tails. In our most trying hour we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not express much sympathy for the fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja had been circulating before the war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of the supporters feeling abandoned. It is a disgrace and betrayal of people they swore to protect. They have fled to the foreign land, seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer, struggle behind to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in the times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. Okay. December 9th, 1924, Desolate's princess born in exile. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals whose life in exile has been made a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV, broke the silence on Tuesday when he announced that the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin Ja'ari, who, in keeping with Arajan tradition, is endowed with her mother's surnames. Close supporters of the exiled family are of course concerned, as the public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct with the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to a public sphere, a change that could undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Tensions rise on the southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor, Araja, who has for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Ares. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Araja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Earlier reports have alluded that, in addition to the other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House Desolates be revoked. And a picture for another Sanctum solution. But we don't know what the middle is. Oh, no, we do. It's this hourglass one. Okay. Which was the one we left, though? It wasn't the hourglass. It was... the mountain, I think? Was in room number 3 that we haven't solved yet. I want to say. Methinks me lord. Dig up what we can around these parts here now. Y'all come back now, you're here. The gym is turned off, so we shan't receive a -2. Apple dig. Any reason for us to go down to the foundation? No. We'll dip into the kitchen to buy food. It's your animal. What a pleasant surprise, young buddy. We have not translated the letter yet. No, I said we'll deal with it later. Should we get on steps now? I already said hello to Infinite. You are the one who was donut walling in this scenario. Donut walling me by not listening. Young blood. Grab this as well. I don't think there's anything else to buy at the commissary, right? We'll grab this. Meow, meow, meow. The void has come back. The void never leaves. And it was foretold. Battery pack. Do we have a workshop? Did we take a workshop this run? NordVPN. We did not. Okay. Something evil this way comes. Okay. Let's go to the chessboard and record any new piece combos we might have. I don't think there's any new ones here, but you never know. Okay. Should have more than enough steps to get back, especially with ye old. Wait, what was the... Oh, it only turns one of the gyms off the power switch. Interesting. So if you have two of them, yar. Monsieur Shatner. Got all those like this for the day. I don't really need this grid anymore right now. I'm gonna go scroll up all the way to the pictures of the drained aquarium. I'm pretty sure we took. Like 4 days ago, 3 days ago. There it is. I didn't take it all of them though, fuck. I'd have to do a round of Pumpy in the aquarium again. It seems suspicious that that filing cabinet has another 2 drawers that you can unlock. And there were 5 aquarium things, but like, I don't know, man, we looked pretty damn in depth, you know? We looked pretty darn in depth. Okay. Is this? Pantry? Or, breakfast nook? I think we got this one already, right? Yep. No rooms over there. Alright. Blizzard! I don't think there's any new stuff. Grammar Zoo, thanks for the 65er. What is the current mission? There isn't... I mean, which one? Is I guess the better answer. There's like a million things to do right now. The current mission, we're going to start a new day in a second here. The mission kind of changes a little based on what we get because there's just so much like unsolved shit right now. But a lot of it is like synergetic. So it kind of just depends what we get for the day. But there's a bunch of stuff still to do. I'm pretty sure that's the chapel. Not too worried about finding pawn rooms. We have so many. This is the observatory. Okay. Yeah, that was the chapel. Okay. We are done with this day. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, but like the list of puzzles that we need to solve and like mysteries we haven't solved and shit is just gargantuan still. Not to mention just there's still a bunch of like rooms we need to collect in the drafting room, which probably open up some solutions. Blah blah blah. But it's a never-ending jizz fest. Good jizz fest. Right, Mr. Snoring Animal. Which I guess begs the question, is there ever a jizz fest that's not good? And so it was foretold. The letters of the pictures in the room when you plugged in a spreadsheet end up doing? This one? Shack? Not the greatest options today. You don't plug them anywhere, they spell out a sentence that hints you as to how you open the chests that often, or the safes that often contained a lot of the red letters. So it says, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Could do trading post and do a coat check finally. Oh, trading post counts as a trading room, so he gave us a free roll too. That was definitely the call. Kind of did it by accident though. Okay, TOI NP, man. How many people developed this game? It's like a big studio. Really impressive. Or is it just like one mastermind guy that's just some fucking puzzle creator god? Didn't know there was a hidden room in there. This game's nuts, bro. Yeah. You have no idea. I have no idea. It just keeps on giving. Alright, let's go. Parlor first. Made by the Riddler. Better him than the Diddler, Monka. Okay. Empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. If this is true, it means this is true, which means this has to be false. The empty boxes are both true. No, because this would be false and this would be true. If this is false, so that works, by the way, so that leads to black. If this is false, that means the gems are in one of the other two. It means this is false. The gems are in the black box, which means this has to be true. And it says the two empty boxes are both true, which is impossible because one of them has to be false. So I think it's black. Got it. Always Terry. Ooh, this is not a good early draw. What the hell? This is better. I told you the box is on empty. Something tells me you wouldn't be very good at this here video game, weren't you? Box. Let's go this way. We got more gems too because we got the morning room last round. Kitchen best option gives us a reroll as well. Any salt shaking action in here? No. Solarium would be a good one, so we can get higher rarity draws. Which actually is like not a bad combination today because we did take the trading post. So if there's a good chance we'll get the security room again, which we fucked up with the rarity. And we have the trading post, so we can try to get a wrench. So let's aim to get this run a walk-in closet. A walk-in closet and a wrench would be good. Or sorry, coat check, not walk-in closet. Coat check. So we could store the wrench. Bro, what are these draws? This fucking run's cursed. If we can get that far at this point. We're starting to get to like dead-endy areas constantly. I don't want to waste these here, but... Okay. This is a pawn room. Pantry, I guess. Which means that the only exit we have now is the gym. This is just going to be like the world's shortest run. Apple. Come on, coat check. These are not the coat checks you're looking for. Quest bedroom. Magnifying glass. True. So true, Mr. Clock Bestie. What's wrong? Guy Strave. What is it this time? Courtyard's good here. What is this? Dig and box. Aquarium opens up more. It counts as a shop to give us a roll. That's a dig. Oh, the box too, just dig. Yeah, you can't see it unless you drain the stuff. We would need the pool. Showroom. Workshop. Showroom counts as a store, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. This is our last day of buff. The moon haunts you. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing the new floor plans. You're more likely to draw rooms tomorrow while drafting. Wait, how many times can you do this? I don't get it. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. I don't get it. I mean, we can try it. We haven't gone to the commissary yet, though. So I want to save some money. There's different inventory there. That's interesting. The freezer. Redraw. Oh, I see. If you redraw, you can go back to the previous ones to be like, hey, man, I actually wanted the previous ones. Conference room, good. Couch, what's up, man? Early bird. Apparently they get the worm, and I love worms in my mouth. Morning room, very good here. Oh, the code check, though. We did say we want to get the code check. Do we risky? That's risky. Now the code check will pop up again. Just so I can maximize room count. The room haunts you. Code check, beautiful. We're taking it. Okay. We are set up for... Do we have anything checked in here? No. Okay. We want to get the, what's it called? The wrench, if possible, today. Chapel opens up more. Lose a money. Okay. I don't have any keys. Let's run. Speak of the devil. Mailroom has new stuff too, though. I might just do mailroom. Get a package delivered, and we have a new letter, right? Order placed. We should have a new letter to look at over here. We do. So I'm not sure if you paid too much. What the fuck is this? We read those two already. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some for. Oh, we've done this one already. Unlucky. Save you some frustration if you've been fooling around with it. The contraption is central control for the power lines that can run externally from the house. The capacity served as an emergency power source for local communities. We have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel to experiment. The 9 and the 3 were the order of the levers we had to pull to turn that power on. That's old news. Unfortunate. Any chess piece in here? Don't see one. What's up, Alpha Man? I'm doing well, brother. How are you doing today? Good start to the week. Goodbye, our only key. Clock tower, freezer. These brick. Both of them brick. Let's take the bedroom. This is a pawn room. We don't have any more keys. Okay. There's the commissary. What do you have for sale? Sledgehammer, metal detector, salt shaker, and a gem. Do we have a box on the map? 2 boxes on the map. Over here and over here. There's security. What's up, Ugg? We can run an experiment. Been a while. We also don't have the key card, right? 1 fruit, 2 trunks. Wait, there's a shovel somewhere? Where the hell did we leave the shovel? Huh? The shovel is somewhere, and we didn't pick it up. Chat. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Low. Confirm. Change offline mode. Confirm. Unlocked. Confirm. Back. Security menu. Log into network. Swan song. What are you looking to unlock today? Like in the game, you mean? I mean, everything. Remote terminal access. Wait, staff services, special orders, place a special order, shovel, approve. I don't know if we actually need the shovel as much anymore. The active terminals, lab, yes. I wonder if we're ever going to get access to the electronic signal thing. Experiment setup. Continue. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, when you draft a shop room. God damn, we've already had a bunch of shops. Immediately. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. How many more shops can we possibly do? We have the kitchen, we have the commissary, we have the aquarium. I think we might just go immediately and get the 1 perma increase. If we'd gotten that, like we already have the showroom, commissary, kitchen, aquarium. It would just be like the locksmith if it even pops up again. So it's a little too late for that. Would have been good a little earlier. But the furnace. Billiard room. We have to reroll to keep this alive. The freezer. Lost and found. Gift shop keeps it alive and gives us another roll. And ironically would have given us the money. Is there anything new here? We got the cursed coffers. Oh yeah, we need the master bedroom for the dare thing. Okay. The pool haunts you. No, we'll take corridor first. I desperately need keys. Spare bedroom works. More reroll tokens.